Welcome to the commencement ceremony for graduates of Miami-Dade College's Homestead and InterAmerican campuses. The program will begin shortly. We kindly request that you celebrate and recognize our graduates in the most dignified and respectful manner possible. Please refrain from engaging in actions that detract from this special event. Please turn off all cell phones and other electronic devices at this time. Please also remain seated until the end of the ceremony. Thanks so much for your attendance and support, and especially for your observance of the honor and decorum of this ceremony. Congratulations to all the graduates and their families. Thank you. Bienvenidos a la ceremonia de graduación de los campus Homestead e InterAmerican del Miami-Dade College. La ceremonia comenzará en breve. Les agradecemos que celebren y les den su reconocimiento a nuestros graduados en forma digna y respetuosa. Les agradecemos que abstengan de realizar actos que afecten la magnitud de este evento especial. A partir de este momento deben apagar los teléfonos celulares y otros dispositivos electrónicos. Por favor, permanezcan sentados hasta el final de la ceremonia. Les agradecemos su presencia y apoyo y muy especialmente su respeto al honor y al decoro de esta ceremonia. Felicitaciones a los graduados y sus familias. Muchas gracias.
Bienvenue à cérémonie graduation pour élèves Miami-Dade College dans campus Homestead et InterAmerican. Programme nan pral commencer tout à l'heure. Tant pis, nous mandons pour tout le monde aider nous célébrer et reconnaître gradués yo avec honneur et respect. S'il vous plaît, pas fait un rien qui ka distrait l'autre monde pendant moment spécial ça. En nous fermer téléphone nous et tout l'autre appareil électronique kounye ya. Et puis en nous rete chita jouk cérémonie a fini. Merci en pile pour présence et support nous. Merci surtout pour honneur et respect nous pral montrer pendant cérémonie ça. Compliment à tout gradué yo et à famille yo. Merci.
Check, check, 1, 2, hey, hey. Check, check, 1, 2, hey, hey.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Jean Jacobs, president of Miami-Dade College Homestead Campus.
And good morning. Buenos dias. I am Joanne Bashford, president of Miami-Dade College InterAmerican Campus. Welcome to Miami-Dade College's 2016 commencement ceremony. Please be seated.
In observance of a much respected tradition of commencement ceremonies all over the world, Professor Rosani Alvarez, Chief Marshal, is the bearer of the ceremonial mace. She will now place the mace in its proper stand, where it will remain until the close of this commencement ceremony. Thank you, Professor Alvarez. With the placement of the ceremonial mace, we formally declare open the graduation ceremony of Miami-Dade College, Homestead, and InterAmerican campuses. Please stand for the presentation of the national colors by the Kendall Campus ROTC under the direction of Master Sergeant Tyler Dowdy. The Pledge of Allegiance will be led by Alexander Soto, President-elect of the Student Government Association at Homestead Campus, followed by Victoria Rowland, student at the Kendall Campus, who will sing the national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The color guard may post the colors. Please remain standing for a moment of silence as we remember our armed forces and victims of catastrophic events and violence that have occurred throughout our nation and the world. Thank you. You may be seated.
At this time, I would like to introduce our platform guests to you. Please stand when I call your name and remain standing until all members of the stage party have been introduced. And please hold your applause until all names have been called. The individuals in the first row are Dr. Eduardo Padron, Miami-Dade College President. Mr. Manny Medina, our commencement speaker, who will be formally introduced later in the program. Ms. Helen Aguirre Ferre, Chair of the Miami-Dade College Board of Trustees. Vice Chair Armando Buscello. Trustee Marilee Cancio. Trustee Armando Oliveira. Trustee Bernie Navarro. Trustee Daniel Diaz-Leyva. Ms. Catherine Mora, Inter-American Campus Student Government Association President, and Mr. Noe Alexander Gonzalez, Homestead Campus Student Government Association President. And in the second row, Dr. Lenore Rodicio, College Provost for Academic and Student Affairs, Dr. Nicholas Spezza, Homestead Campus Dean of Academic and Student Affairs, Ms. Sol Gonzalez, Inter-American Campus Dean of Students, Dr. Pascal Charlot, Dean of the Honors College, Mr. E.H. Levering, Senior Vice Provost for Business Affairs, Dr. Julie Alexander, Vice Provost for Academic Affairs, Ms. Ileana Castillo-Frick, Vice Provost for Human Resources, Dr. Susan Neiman, Director of the School of Education, Mr. Thomas Jargello, Director of the School of Aviation, Mr. Eric Dominicis, College Director of Learning Resources, Professor Simeon Richardson, Homestead Campus United Faculty Vice President, Ms. Tanya Acosta, Homestead Campus Director of Administration, Professor Marlene Morales, Inter-American Campus United Faculty Vice President, and Ms. Janelle Fernandez, Inter-American Campus Director of Administration. Please give our stage party a round of applause.
Thank you. You may be seated. Today, nearly 14,000 students will be graduating in our 5 commencement ceremonies at Miami-Dade College. Graduates, this is your day to bask in the glory of your success. We are proud of your accomplishments, and throughout the ceremony, we will be sharing your tweets, photos, and posts on our live social stream using hashtag MDCGrad. This day and these moments are worth sharing.
Our students benefit from many rich cultural and educational experiences at Miami-Dade College. Through these experiences, our students develop an understanding and appreciation of our similarities and our differences.
At Miami-Dade College, our graduates collectively represent more than 190 countries and speak more than 90 languages. In recognition of this global diversity, and the 2016 graduating class from the Homestead and Inter-American campuses, 39 flags from countries representing our graduates will be presented by the Coral Gables Senior High School Army ROTC. Dr. Nicholas Spezza, Dean of Academic and Student Affairs, will come forward for the presentation of the flags.
Argentina, Austria, Bahamas, Brazil, Canada, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, Côte d'Ivoire, Cuba, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, El Salvador, Germany, Guadalupe, Guatemala, Guyana, Haiti, Honduras, Iran, Italy, Jamaica, Macau, Mexico, Nicaragua, Nigeria, Pakistan, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Philippines, Republic of the Congo, Republic of Macedonia, Russian Federation, Spain, Turks and Caicos Islands, Uruguay, Venezuela, and the United States of America.
We at Miami-Dade College are proud to provide educational opportunities to students from all over the world, and we're committed to global education and student achievement, which adds to the excellence and renown of Miami-Dade College. At Miami-Dade College, our commitment to students' ongoing education includes helping them pursue a higher degree, which is exemplified by the scholarship support students receive from Miami-Dade College as they graduate.
Each year, the Miami-Dade College Board of Trustees recognizes outstanding graduates from each campus for their academic excellence. Each Board of Trustees Scholarship Award is $5,000. This year's Board of Trustees scholarship recipient from the Homestead campus is graduating from the School of Advanced Studies and Miami-Dade College at the same time. Born in Colombia, she and her family migrated to the United States when she was 3 years old. Her parents encouraged her to excel so that she could achieve the American dream. As a first-generation in college student, she is fulfilling that ideal at 18 years of age. With a real quest for knowledge and a great interest in science, she mastered college-level chemistry courses and remained persistent throughout her degree program. She has been able to achieve academic excellence while working part-time at South Miami-Dade Cultural Arts Center and while serving as a lab intern at Jackson South Community Hospital. Even more, she found time to engage in volunteerism and service learning. She galvanized her classmates to volunteer at a nursing home and organized a major clothing drive for women and children in a homeless shelter. As a result, she accumulated more than 400 hours of community service and will receive the President's Volunteer Service Award in the Gold category. Our recipient is graduating today with a 4.0 grade point average. She will attend the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, and she is majoring in chemistry. Her ultimate goal is to earn her doctorate and achieve her dream of conducting groundbreaking scientific research. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the Homestead Campus 2016 Board of Trustees Scholarship recipient, Ms. Karen Camacho. I would like to ask President Padron, Chair Aguirre-Ferrer, Vice Chair Bucello, and the Board of Trustees to please join Ms. Camacho at the podium. Thank you.
The InterAmerican Campus Board of Trustees scholarship recipient arrived from Cuba 2 years ago to begin her academic journey at Miami-Dade College. She boarded the plane that brought her to the United States with the goal of becoming a neurologist in the land of hope, freedom, and opportunities. With self-determination and discipline, she honed her English language skills and was accepted into the dual language honors college program 6 months after arriving in this country. The honors college helped her grow, thrive, and excel. She has a 3.9 grade point average and has been engaged in numerous co-curricular experiences to complement her classroom experiences. For example, she participated in the Washington Center Seminar in Washington, D.C., and the Salzburg Global Seminar in Austria, where she shared her views regarding President Obama's loan forgiveness program and the European refugee crisis. Closer to home, our recipient founded the Tau Delta Iota chapter of Beta 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 National Biological Honors Society on the InterAmerican campus to provide biology students the opportunity to participate in community service and research projects. Her leadership skills were also evident in her participation in Phi Theta Kappa, Honor Society, Student Government Association, the Chemistry Club, and the Mathematics Club. To complete her next academic milestone, the bachelor's degree, our recipient is considering several excellent transfer institutions, including Johns Hopkins, Cornell, the University of Pennsylvania, and Brown University. I think she'll make her decision soon. Please join me in congratulating Board of Trustees scholarship recipient from the InterAmerican campus, Ms. Gabriela Barrera. I would like to ask President Padron, Chair Aguirre-Ferrer, and members of the Board of Trustees to join Ms. Barrera at the podium. Madam Chair, it is truly a pleasure to present to you the Board of Trustees scholarship recipient from the InterAmerican campus, Gabriela Barrera.
One of the long-standing traditions of commencement is to hear thoughts and reflections of our students. It is my pleasure to invite to the podium Mr. Noe Alexander Gonzalez, President of the Homestead Campus Student Government Association and recipient of the 2016 Florida College System Student Government Association District 1 Leadership Award.
Good morning, Madam Chair, President Padron, Board of Trustees, Dr. Jacobs, Dr. Bashford, honored guests, distinguished faculty, administrators, staff, families, friends, and of course, the graduating class of 2016. As we move forward today, take a moment to look back at this journey. I am sure there were many highs and lows. At one moment, you were having the time of your life as you hung out with friends. The next moment, you were drinking 10 cups of coffee and cramming all night for finals. But the important part is that we're here right now, and we made it. "30 years from now, we will laugh at the memories that almost made us cry, and we will cry at the memories that almost made us laugh. This brings me to my message. Embrace adversity, because in the midst of the challenges and obstacles that life throws us, we learn and grow into the leaders of tomorrow. Today is a new beginning with a whole new set of tests in life. So when your greatest fears and your toughest hardships emerge to stop you from what you want, you now have to believe that anything is possible. You can overcome these adversities because you are part of the class of 2016, and we never give up. I also want to address our family and friends who may only speak Spanish and who have supported us throughout this journey. And for me, that is my grandmother. Abue, gracias por darme la oportunidad de venir a este país. Sus consejos y sus regaños me hicieron crecer en la persona que soy el día de hoy. Nunca podré pagarle todo lo que ha hecho por mí. Igual como mi abuela, muchos de ustedes vinieron... Igual como mi abuela, muchos de ustedes vinieron a este país a trabajar para darle un mejor futuro a sus hijos. Padres, madres, abuelos, tías y tíos, les damos las gracias de parte de sus hijos por el amor, el pan de cada día y el apoyo incondicional. Juntos, todo se puede. And I'll leave you with this. Michelangelo once said, "I saw the angel in the marble and carved it until I set him free." Graduating was your first chip towards carving a masterpiece, your dreams. So today, I challenge you to stay hungry and chip your way through. I challenge you to step out of your comfort zone and earn that master's degree, build that company, write that book, find a cure to cancer, become the next president, or create world peace. I challenge you and myself to make this a better world. I challenge us to set our dreams free. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2016.
At this time, I would like to invite Ms. Catherine Mora, President of the Student Government Association at InterAmerican Campus, to the podium to share her thoughts and reflections.
Guys, we made it! As the 2015-2016 academic year comes to an end, our professors and administrators can be proud of each and every single student here today, as we are now seasoned scholars ready to embark on the next journey of our lives to a fruitful and rewarding career. If the walls of our campuses could speak, they would tell tales of the excitement on our first day as college students. They would talk about the hours we spent hunched over our laptops trying to make that paper flow just right, or the amount of money we spent on coffee trying to stay up all night right before test day. And what about when we sat in class and listened to lectures and took diligently notes, only to realize that we've understood absolutely nothing. Thankfully, we have great labs, right? Fortunately, throughout the trials and tribulations, we have succeeded, and we will continue to succeed, because in the grand scheme of things, we are the few who have learned valuable lessons about life and education at our diverse college. Take those lessons with you and establish yourselves. Build your reputations as well-rounded, educated professionals, and be proud of yourselves. And above all, never forget where you've came from or the people who have helped you achieve all of your successes. Today, I reach out to all of those special individuals who have encouraged you and molded you to become an exceptional member of society, and express your gratitude, because tomorrow is never promised. At this moment, I would like to honor a recently deceased professor whom changed my perspective in life. Dr. Renee Kilpatrick, thank you for all you've done for us. Thank you for all you've done to Miami-Dade College. And although you are no longer with us today, know that your legacy carries on within the hearts of everyone whom you've touched. To my SGA advisor, Patty Tejeda, thank you for taking me under your wing and guiding me through college. To my partner, Lou, thank you for always believing in me, even when I didn't believe in myself. And last but not least, to my grandmother, mi abuelita Carmencita. Eres mi amor y eres mi vida. Gracias por crearme y hacer de mí la mujer que soy hoy por hoy. Por siempre guiarme por el buen camino y nunca dejarme caer. Todos mis éxitos se los dedico a usted. Queridos padres y familiares, es su apoyo que nos ha dado la fuerza para seguir adelante y de llegar al día de hoy. Gracias de parte de sus hijos y de mí. Class of 2016. Look over to the audience and you will see the faces of those who came to applaud your academic achievements. But you will also feel the presence of those who could not be here today. It is thanks to their support that we made it. And what makes all of our accomplishments that much greater. And so, as the MDC chapter of our lives end, I say do not fear the future, but embrace it. As Marianne Williamson once said, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant? I say, who are you not? Go out there and change the world. Work hard. Always listen to your inner voice. But most importantly, never sell yourself short. Yes, we are still a work in progress, but we have a solid foundation. We have talents. We have drive. We have the support of our friends and family. And never forget that you will always have Miami-Dade College. Thank you, guys, and congratulations.
So, to introduce our commencement speaker, at this time I would like to call Maria Alejandra Ortiz to the podium. Maria is graduating today with a 3.9 GPA from the Dual Language Honors College program at InterAmerican campus on a pathway to a major in biology. As a result of her academic achievements and her service to the campus, college, and community, Maria received one of the highest distinctions awarded to graduates of two-year colleges this year. She was named to the 2016 All-USA Community College Academic Team. Maria was one of only 20 students chosen from over 1,900 applicants nationwide for this prestigious honor. Please join me in congratulating Maria.
Ladies and gentlemen, on this special day, when we are celebrating the outstanding achievements of the class of 2016, it is only fitting that our commencement speaker represents the tremendous success that often follows a degree from Miami-Dade College. Manny Medina, a proud MDC alumnus, is one of South Florida's most successful tech entrepreneurs. Congrats on a successful emerge 2 weeks ago. As founder and managing partner of Medina Capital, Mr. Medina is focused on high-growth technology companies that can help position Miami as one of the world's leading entrepreneurial ecosystems along places like Silicon Valley and Tel Aviv. As I mentioned, Mr. Medina is also the founder of Emerge Americas, a nonprofit effort with a global reputation for providing a platform for advancing technology and a forum to connect innovators from across Latin America, North America, and Europe. In just 2 years, the Emerge Americas conference in Miami has grown to attract more than 15,000 attendees from over 50 countries, more than 500 participating companies, and many world-renowned speakers. Mr. Medina also made his mark in Miami and the global tech scene through his former role as chairman and CEO of Terramark, a Miami-based information technology company founded by Mr. Medina in 1980. He deftly guided the company through the dot-com era as it evolved from a real estate company to an information technology company that eventually became the leading global provider of managed IT infrastructure services for Fortune 500 enterprises and federal government agencies. The company was eventually acquired by Verizon in 2011 for $1.4 billion. Mr. Medina's leadership in the IT industry and insightful analysis of market trends have resulted in numerous appearances on internationally recognized media outlets on topics such as the rising adoption of cloud computer, cybersecurity, and government IT initiatives. Mr. Medina's sense for business and seizing opportunities was cultivated at Miami-Dade College, where he received his associate degree. After completing his bachelor's in accounting from Florida Atlantic University, Mr. Medina spent several years with PricewaterhouseCoopers, where he undertook complex infrastructure projects throughout the United States, Europe, Latin America, the Middle East, and Asia. These collective experiences have contributed to his sense of global citizenship, something you, as graduates of Miami-Dade College, also now know and understand a great deal about. And now, please join me in welcoming our 2016 commencement speaker, Mr. Manny Medina.
Thank you, Maria. Wow, what an honor for me to be here today. It's like kind of coming full circle. Members of the Board of Trustees, President Padron, President Jacobs, President Bashford, faculty. How about a hand of applause for the faculty, right? I mean, how important were they for you, right? Family members, all the abuelas, tios, everybody that made you possible being here today, and of course, the class of 16. Everybody ready to party tonight? Yeah? It's only a few more hours, right? So, Miami-Dade College downtown has a restaurant called Tuyo. Some of you may have known it, but may know it, but anyway, it's a fantastic restaurant that overlooks the Freedom Tower. And a few months ago, a friend of mine, who is one of the world-renowned wine collectors, invited me to a dinner. He had the winemaker of a very famous vineyard, and he was hosting it at Tuyo, just coincidentally. And as I was sitting in a round table with a few of us, the winemaker was talking about the wine. And as he was describing this wine that is very expensive, blah, 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 I kind of drifted off. And my friend tapped me on the shoulder and says, "Manny, where are you? What happened to you?" And I said, "You know, I was wondering how this happens, Bob. You see that building right there?" Which, of course, I was pointing at the Freedom Tower. How does it happen that a 13-year-old boy with an oversized coat that was donated by the Catholic Charities, in line, waiting for free powdered milk, free eggs, and Spam, right? Just a few years ago, is sitting here in this table today with this very expensive winemaker. How does that happen, right? And began pondering, how does that happen? Of course, in my particular case, it all happened when my mother and my father put me and my sister on a boat, and we landed in the U.S., in Key West, and not having any idea, not speaking English, And it happened because she had the fortitude, they had the fortitude to do that. I've wondered if I would ever had the fortitude to do that with my two kids. When I arrived in Miami, Miami was a totally different Miami. The civil rights had just passed. The Cubans were beginning to add up. The Puerto Ricans were angry. The African Americans were angry. And most of all, the Anglos were angry. So it was a really, really difficult town. We lived in Liberty City, went to high school, and got into a lot of trouble. I had a very troubled youth at that point. And of course, because of the only person that I've ever feared, I still fear her today. She still gives me a very hard time. She's 5 feet tall, and is my mother. Because of her, she never gave up on me, and I actually changed high schools on my senior year because I don't think I would have graduated from high school. So I ended up graduating from high school, and again, because of her, and because of her persistence and never giving up on me, nobody in my family had ever gone to college, but she had determined that I was going to go to college. So I wanted to prove to her that, in fact, that was going to be a waste of time, such as I thought high school had been a waste of time for me. So therefore, but I ended up going to Miami, applying to Miami-Dade and going to Miami-Dade North Campus. What happened to me was a total transformation of my life. I wouldn't be here today addressing you if it wasn't for Miami-Dade College. I found an environment that was incredibly nurturing. I still remember Professor Alexandra Alessandratos, who took in this young, confused boy, and I found these other professors and a whole different way of life that totally changed my life. So this is why I'm here standing in front of you today, because what you have accomplished today is really the beginning of a very, very, very big and rich life. And then as I've reflected how you succeed in life, I've always been asked the question, what's the secret to success? Well, I gotta tell you something. I'm gonna give you some very bad news. There's no secret to success, okay? Nothing that has not been invented yet. I kind of think about it kind of like the weight loss industry, right? What's the secret to losing weight? What's the secret? Exercise more, eat less, right? There's no real secret. The same thing happens here in success, right? You gotta really be focused and work hard. However, along the way, I have been able to notice certain things, and certainly in my life, that have helped me a lot, right? And I've pondered all these questions, like what part does luck play? Are some people luckier than others? Well, I've learned in my life that the harder that I work and the more that I prepare, the luckier that I get, right? And I understand totally that the ability for you to succeed is directly related to the amount of hard work and preparation that you do. I've heard a story once about luck that stuck with me, and I hopefully sticks with you. And this is a local racetrack that was doing a Cinco de Mayo promotion, and so they gave away 2 prizes. It was $10,000 for you to bet on Cinco de Mayo at the races. And 2 co-workers won it. One of them immediately said, I'm going to be rich. He maxed out his credit cards, began treating all his friends because he was going to be rich that day. The other friend, neither one knew anything about horse racing, began learning everything he could about horses. Betting methodologies, the genealogy of each one of the horses racing, the jockey's history, the weather that day, because some horses run better in rain than others, et cetera, et cetera. So did a huge amount of work. And then eventually the day comes, Cinco de Mayo, where they got their money to go bet in the horses. So the person who had prepared himself and done all this hard work ended up, these $10,000 became around $30,000. He bet in several races and did really, really well. The guy who hadn't done anything gets up that day at 5 a.m., an hour earlier than usual. And then he realizes that it's Cinco de Mayo, 5-5. He goes downstairs and there are 5 place settings in his table, right? Instead of 4. He forgot he had a guest. So then he's going to take the route. Since he's going to the racetrack and not to his work, the route number was different, 55. So he says, oh my God, I get it. This is a divine signal. I know exactly what I need to do. So he gets to the race and he takes all his money and he bets it on the 5th race on horse number 5. And you know what happened? Came in 5th place, right? So, and I hope this story sticks to you because it's really been totally demonstrated that the more that I prepare, the more that I work, the luckier that I get, right? The other point that I've really pondered wonder is, are you born an entrepreneur? Or is it something that you can train yourself to do, right? And it's something that you can learn. Like, for example, I love tennis. I could never be a professional tennis player. And I love a lot of things that I could never do, right? But can you train to be an entrepreneur or success? I'm switching the words as if they were one. And I've come to the conclusion that yes, you can, very much so. So as you stand here today, very young, what I recommend to you is that you think of yourself as a brand, right? Brand Jose or Mary or Maria or whatever your name is, this is your brand, right? And why do you buy things? You buy things because you trust them. Why do you have a Toyota instead of a Camry? Whatever, right? Because you trust something. So if you create your own brand and you begin getting yourself to be a trusted person, things will come to you, right? You become the person to go to. Now you start with very small steps. For example, you have to become reliable. You become reliable to your friends. What does that mean? I'm obsessive about being on time. Why? Because that means respect. You know that if you say you're going to do something, you're going to do it. And as you move along, that becomes a really, really, really valuable asset for you because things will come to you. Because who would you rather go to, right? And I've learned that many times in my life, I've given my word and then I regret it. Oh my God, I really don't want to do that. And you said, you know what, I've given my word. Sometimes it's cost me a lot of money. And without a doubt, every time that I've done that, it's come back to me in many, many ways. So that brand development that you build of yourself will be the biggest reason for you to success. The second part, there's many other aspects of this, but the second aspect of this that is really critically important and is the most difficult one is for you to have a positive attitude. And now I know it sounds like funny, right? It sounds, oh yeah, I'll have a positive attitude. But no, I'm telling you, you need to work at it. Every day, every morning, every night, you need to have a positive attitude. That doesn't mean that you're going to go up and cheer if you get a speeding ticket, but much like Noah said before, the one thing that I will guarantee you here today is that bad things are going to happen to you. There's no question about that. It's the yin and the yang of life. You cannot have the good without the bad. So the bad things are going to happen, right? That is a guarantee. It's already happened to some of you. However, how you react to those bad things, it is the biggest, most important aspect of you creating that brand. Why do I mean by that? If you have a positive attitude, people tend to converge to you. I'm sure all of you have friends that are drama queens or drama kings. You know, you see their caller ID and say, oh my God, she's calling again. No, I wonder what problem she has today or what problem he has today. They always have a problem. And these are the people that really think you don't go to them. If you are the positive person, deals will come to you, opportunities will come to you. They come and say, here's this trusted brand that always has a positive attitude. Doesn't mean you have to do it, but it will come and converge to you. It is the biggest, number one factor that I've realized in my life that really helps, right? That you have this can-do positive attitude that you work at. And it takes a lot of work to do that because it's very, 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 very difficult for you to do that. There's actually cultures in the East that celebrate when bad things are going to happen to you because that means that good things are going to happen to you. Celebrate falling down. What's the alternative? You're going to stay down? No, you're going to get up. You're going to fall down, you're going to get up. You're going to fall down, you're going to get up. And that's really what's going to happen in your life. If you keep that in mind, those basic principles, your brand becomes a valuable asset to you, and a lot of things will come your way. So lastly, what's going to happen? You can decide today, starting this afternoon, right after your hangover tomorrow morning, let's put it this way, what's going to happen to you? You're going to decide, am I going to create my own brand? Am I going to create a brand that is going to be trusted, that people are going to come and converse to me, whatever you're doing? Because what happens is, I don't care what career you chose, whether it's Maria in science, Noe in politics, or whatever you're going to do, you're going to be selling all the time. I assure you that President Padron, that President Jacobs, President Bashford, everybody's selling all the time. You're selling yourselves all the time. So that brand becomes the most important thing that you will ever have in your life. So your choice is, am I going to live an almost life or an utmost life? How many people almost get something or almost got there? Almost got there. I hate the word almost. Doesn't mean you have to succeed every time, but you try and then you live an utmost life, right? So the choice is clearly yours. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Medina, for your inspiring words. I'd like to ask President Padron, Dr. Bashford, and Mr. Medina to please join me at the podium. Mr. Medina, on behalf of our more than 165,000 students and the entire college, please accept this token of our appreciation to commemorate your being with us today.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. It means a lot.
We have now come to that special moment and are pleased to present our 2016 graduates for degree confirmation.
President Padron, we would be honored to have you confer the degrees upon our graduates. Will all graduates or all candidates for the Bachelor of Applied Science, the Bachelor of Science, the Associate in Arts, and Associate in Science degrees and certificates, please rise.
Mr. President, these candidates have completed or are expected to complete by the end of summer term the required course of study for the Bachelor of Applied Science, the Bachelor of Science, the Associate in Arts, the Associate in Science degrees and certificates, and we recommend them to you.
Graduates, good morning. By the authority vested in the Board of Trustees, and by then in me, I do confer upon you the Bachelor of Science, the Bachelor of Applied Science, the Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, and the certificates, with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto among scholars everywhere. Now you can turn your tassel from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present to you the 2016 graduating class of Miami-Dade College InterAmerican Campus and Homestead Campus.
Congratulations, graduates. You may be seated. Today, Miami-Dade College will host 5 graduation ceremonies, and the members of the Board of Trustees, the college president, and the provost will attend all of them. For that reason, they will be leaving before the conclusion of the commencement.
Graduates, please stand when directed and join us on stage as we call your names. We will begin with members of our Student Government Association, followed by our bachelor's degree graduates and Honors College program graduates. You may have noticed that some of our graduates have cords adorning their robes. The gold cords depict PTK, the Honor Society, and the red, white, and blue cords recognize our graduates who are veterans for their service to our country, and we thank you for that.
Noé Alexander Gonzalez. Karen Vanessa Camacho. José Álvarez. Veronica Caljumen. Karen Rivas. José Santiago. Paola Stephanie Rodríguez. José Bautista Velasco. Yaneri Garrido. Sol Pentenzoni. Aileen Zapata. Cassandra Delonique. Sofia Pereira. Catherine Ortiz. Samantha Groover. Melanie Feaster. Janelle Gonzalez. Chelsea Lopez. Marim Symes. Maisha Sconers. Stephanie Rodriguez. Henry Ruiz. Bianca Jara. Nurka Garcia. Jacqueline Lara. Anais Sanchez. Marina Cruz. Gemma Freire. Maria Marmolejos. Amanda Trezona. Carolina Fernandez. Michelle Lanfear. Evelyn Welch. Ingrid Patterson. Melissa Baez. Chris Diaz. Grace Angulo. Sacha Perez. Vanessa Flores. Angelique Martinez. Lorena Riveras. Jocelyn Tolosa. Elizabeth Cepero. Crystal Pla. Nicole de la Vega. Diana Sanchez. Rachel Cram. Michelle Gonzalez. Ana Sosa. Joaquin Paul. Amilcar Borge. Dominique Cepedes. Alcides Tapia. Lluvia Dominguez. Chelsea Rose. Stacy Marcos. Tharia Valentin. Jessica Peña. Elvia Sanz. Alexandra Alvarez. Stephanie Gonzalez. Yanela Iribar. María Ángeles Carreras. Sadie Montalvo. Cristina Gallardo. Shakari Davis. Juliana Pierce. Doralba Lazo. Amaris Baez. Michelle Checa. Junia Senelis. Gabriela Vargas. Natalie Court. Ángela Rodríguez Martel. Maribel del Valle. Esther Gutierrez. Samantha Moya. Nadine Pierre. Brenton Cruz. Amanda Ruiz. Natasha Galan. Daniel Castells. Melissa Figueroa. Cynthia Ramey. Eloisa Ariola. Veronica Lopez. Alejandra Fernandez. Elizabeth G. Rodriguez. Andrew Peña, Luis Alberto Fernández,
Tiffany Wendt, Tatiana Leves, Gabriel Delgado, Natasha Davis, Ashanti Smith, Gordon Malot, Rochelle Alexandre, Joshua Parson, Jane Rosello, Chanel Hakimian, Ania Martinez, Soinel Núñez, Miguel Belcombe, Cecilia Armstrong, Deborah Eckhoff, Maritza Rios, Jose Amdan, Henry Arindel, Darnell Ortiz, Margarita Vargas, María Amador, Alexis Montestero, Jaime Ríos, Fátima Álvarez, Dolvin Cuadrado, Bridget Vendrell, Marilé Rodríguez, Yalin García, Diana Palacios, Leonardo García, Ariel Klein, Natasha García, Manuel Sánchez, Remer Romero, Marisela de Corcho, Renier Arroyo, Jessica Mendoza, Lilia Rentería, Blanca Álvarez, Laura Cata, Francisco Minera, Barbara Medina, Natasha Welch, Christine Coronado, Noima Becerra, Rosina Rodríguez, Javier Galo, Gabriela Barrera, Leandro Dorta Duque, Etan Peña Caridad, Catherine Piedra, Rosali Muniz, Isabel Arzola, Chaveli Beltrán, Dainelis Molano, Nirma Ramírez, Mario Álvarez, Carlos Gabriel de la Torre, Josana Alcila Marín, Melissa Elena Roman, Stephanie Cerezo, Mariana Girenti, Victoria Virginia Lelia, Ivonne Delis Guzmán, María Alejandra Ortiz, Valentina de Yempay, María Andrea Rojas, Gabriela Camila González, Laura Rosa Hermanes García, Diana Carolina Gómez, Talín Olviera, Yuvali María Ramalho,
Daimis Rosa, María Calero, Rafael Trujillo, Sanjay Lara, Adam Moore, José Gallegos, Gabriela Castro, Lázara Pérez, Mayra Roll, Melissa Michelle Vega, Michelle Jones, Tomás Hernández, Sadie Elizabeth Wallace, Jaina Kismer, Fatima Romero, Virginia Berluz, Martín Martínez, Mariana Ramos, Stephanie Castro, Leandro Gómez, Michael Alfonso, Sima Ganavati, Melika Ganavati, Natasha Hussein, Danya Etine, Raven Blankenship, Mariana Chacon, David Nussbaum III, Linda Yvette Rosario, Leandro Bencomo, Doris Yamilet Ramos, Michael Lopez, Christopher Garcia, Natalie Estrada, Susana Romero, Valerie Felix, Samantha Worthy, Tiffany Mori, Gina Espinal, Nadia Mo, Alvio Domínguez, Lucía Gallego, Teresita Ision, Daryl Mason. Okay. Okay. Iris Rodríguez. Okay. Joanny Orozco. Bárbara Toledo, Linda McCarter, Osai Raymond Imarenahu, Joshua Rugama, Genesis Medina, Sarai Rios, Maite Tamayo, Taimi Borges, Norberto Orellana, Yani de la Caridad Morales, Mariana Ferreira, Odilia Rodríguez, Eric Espino, Andy Espino, Catherine Hernandez, Jessica Gutierrez,
Jessica del Toro, Ashley Espinosa, Alejandro Lario Venegas, Yoselina Alegre Gómez, María Alegre Gutiérrez, José Alegre Gómez, Monique Mosini, Julio José García, Charlene Hernandez, Roxette González, Melissa Mayoral, Ivis Pereira, Lisandra Campos, Chasiri Marie Rosario, José Antonio Toledo, María Espinosa, Samantha González, Gerardo Roque Zelaya, Lilibeth Esther Cerda, Danette Alexander Rio, Madison Taylor Stern, Karina Aracelis Quesada, Rebecca Nicole Sanchez, Sandra Ibeth Mejia, Verónica María Álvarez Galoso, Jocelyn Giselle Gomez, Danay Espinosa, Monica Winkler, Angela Manito, Stacy Lynette Morales, Lisbeth Rodriguez, Marvel Vasquez Fleitas, Sofia Marie Mainieri, Fabiola Furones, Sophia Went, Emily Matheson, Alexandra Gabriela Valladares, Diego Fernando Vergara, Delaney Rose Davis, Brian Roca, Hannah Rose Mills, Gabriela María Guzmán, Luis Guzmán, Natalie Viviana Nardo, Yesenia López Reyes, Alicia Méndez Saucedo, Andrea Vázquez López, María Rangel Pérez, Gabriela González, Ariel Rodríguez Jaén, José Luis Montealegre, Ana Reguera González, Valeria Pintos, Melissa Fuentes, Leticia Méndez, Salina Baxter, Jessica Salas, Adriana Lugo, Alexandra Nerida Costa, Arletis Iglesias, Junia Amador, Lisandra Reina, Yudelín Trujillo González, Jeneisel Brefe, Tamara Enriquez, Eric León, David Amador, Daniela Rodríguez, Shana Lucia Díaz, Ashley Katiana Desinor, Melinda Amber Garcia, Emily Joanna Matos Pichardo, Cristo Betances, Patricia Nicole Medina, Stephanie Diaz, Jade Quintero, Jacqueline Tinoco, Janely Brianna Gomero, Marco Ocampo, Giomare Cherry Vital, Demi Nicole White, Nirani Hall, Denise Alvarado, Sean Damani Gray, Cedia Dallas,
Diana Sayed, Renata Calazans Portoa de Oliveira, Kaylee Leon, Gema Lucrecia Sanchez, Charles Alexander Royal, Cindy St. Bill, LaKenya Damita Smith, Antonetta Davis, Abigail Farfan, Christopher Gooberry, Lennox Perez, Eliezer Delgado, Gabriela Pérez, Adriana E. Díaz, Daimara Ortega Trujillo, Diane Bryant, Aaron Bryant, Alan Duarte, Denise Haber, Diego Barrero,
Oscar Silva, Monica Maria Navarro Zuleiki, Alejandra Vanessa Esther Cano Serna, Marilyn Taylor, Ashley Miles, Claudia Camacho, Stephanie Florent, Franco Aguilar, Leonette Isabel Leiva, Chelsea Roca, Gloria Chacon, Elia Maria Tirado, Viviana Darias, Clara Guerra, Maria Herrick, Naira Lopez, Jonathan Ojeda, Juan Bruno Sayas, Vanessa Urrea, Andrea Alvarez, George Patino, Jarenis Bellón, Gabriela Minardi, Ricardo Antonio Pérez Brazovan, Ludislavi Hernández, Brenda Lucía Moreno, Elizabeth Cobos, Jesús Fernández, Sabili Concepción Estrada, Laura Rivas, Josefina Áviles, Grace Ríos, Alejandra Gaitán, Gabriel Chavarría, Michelle Maitel, Natalie Sophie Niebla, Akia Famida Khan, Rina Bricio, Chabeli López, Cynthia Alfonso, Laura María Bravo, Saida Amaya Hubert, Annabel Tirado Torres, Roxana Mayton, Marie Flore Prudent, Amaya Holmes, Lakeisha Wombley, Rada Morren, Ruth Afarran, Claudia Gonzalez, Rosario Ruiz, Priscilla Polo, Pedro Almeida, Catherine Amanda Dominguez, Daniela Marie Mesa, Andrea Penta, Amelia Benita Guzman, Larry Cooper. María Said Fernández, Marlene Lorenzo, Ana Ivette Cruz, Sergio Cruz, Dominique Williams, Hilda Salto, Laura Ortiz, Ricardo Acevedo, Irene Ramírez, Brenda Solís, Pernira Ranzuso, Karina Sarmiento, Patricia Pupo, Imen Martin, Devin Perfumo, María Eugenia Brooks, Melissa Galindo, Luismi Martín, Ariana Carrilero, Magali López, Inet Rodríguez, Patricia Riano, Leismi González, Livan Martel Iglesias, Ismeri Martínez, Alina Díaz, Jennifer Villanueva, Giselle Quintero, Daniel Gabriel Díaz, Meliano Jesús Rodríguez, Sheila Saiz, Amanda Olan, Sandra Beltrán, Sarah Lee, Christy Ann Fuentes, Vanessa Serrato, Ashley Fury, Cynthia Rios, Rosali Castro, Regla de la Caridad Echeverría, Carla Atarola, Mario Cabrera, Ariel Garaboa, Bianca Bárbara Yadó, Lucía Gómez, Gabriela Acosta, Evelyn Carolina Martínez, Mateo Carreño, Sandra García, Anders Jonathan Seiss, Raymond Lewis Wills, Matthew Vincent Rivas, Scott Anthony Smith, Austin Chase Harris, Ashley Lynn Semaria, Napolich Marquette Stalton, Pedilia Coronado, Justin Plaza, Cindy Tejeda, Jessica Hernandez, Clara Hernandez, Cindy Hernandez, Lilian Gavilán Vargas, Manuel Pacheco,
Juania Núñez, María Ortiz, Jessica Bailey, Julissa Goddy, Oscar Morales, Daniel González, Alejandro Fernández, Cristina Marie Brito, Heidi Pardo, Esther Rodríguez, Daniela Gómez, Yurli Verdugo, Editalia Hernández, Stephanie Cruz, Lilian Samar, Barney José Castellón, Charles Patrick Valdemoro, Anthony Echeverría, Andrés de la Lobos, Mark Bernard, Michelle Elizabeth Lacayo, Anna Kern, Lisa Marie Renta, Ana Rosario Zapata, Samara Vida López, Evelyn Figueroa, Carla Caridad Marin, Fernanda Ramírez, Christian Alfred William Bethel, Juan Manuel Tapia, Dominique Nicole Ampton, Edith Marquez, Jessica Zelaya, Vanique Alicia Spence, Jamiles Franco, Brenda Trijo, Verónica Cordova, Nayeli Hernández, Laura Victoria Borayo, Isabel María Suárez, Cheryl Denise Bird, Michelle Cortes, Stephanie Lisette Zuniga, Oscar Jr. Paz, Ada Nelly Rosado, Amy Furis, Luis Ángel Rangel, Gabriel Cabrera, Melba Teles, Yadira Teles Bello, Jamilet Espinosa.
This is all one. So. This is all one. This
Ángela Olvía. Es una persona. Ay, it's confusing. Ileana López Pérez. Jena Ramírez. Orlando Padrón.
Lu Chang Valdez. Samantha Ortega. Amy Fisher. Ana María Beek. José Saravia. Matilde Iglesia. Liliana Villanueva. Donna Ungreda. Jennifer Fonseca. Hani Rodríguez. Marta Guzmán. Arlene González. Robert Martínez. Giselle Roca. Crystal Simone Moody. Cassandra Samarripa. Ana María Hernández. Brittany Dulevich. Mercedes Morera. Andrés Bolívar. Pedro Casuso. Fernán Gregorio. Juan Verga Serrano. Philip Santos. Maximiliano Ramos. Alexandra Lambert. Kevin Ruiz. Robert Hazard. Aramis Pagan. Ana Veranes. Camila Franceda. René Blanco. Daniela Monroy. Jeanette Perdomo. Karen Steele. Lisandra Suárez. Pablo Romo. Gabriel Scott. Edgar Rubio. Jorge de León. Joel Peña Jr. Armando Carrada. Anayeli Gallegos. Violeta Sáenz. Ana María Chavarrí. Irene Segundo. Sarah Tukwalu. Mary Lourdes Joseph. Arisleidy Saldívar. Josué Barrera.
All these are one.
Okay. Emi Prieto. César Suya. Cecilia Cleary.
Jeannie Cusia. Joanne Cheney Brock. Michelle Monique Edwards. Carla Bacalao. Aineris Gutierrez. Barbara Govea. Rostonia Michelle Moss. Freddie Noguera. Jocelyn Perez. Melissa Arabella Martinez. Juliet Estefania Antonacci. Thelma Duran. Danely Torres Hernandez. Gabriela Meneses. Alexandra Yvette Sandoval. Juliana Gómez. Ariel Torres. Luby Pérez. Daisy Lou Williams. Ashley Boyke. Advance Lewis. Christian Alejandro Plasencia. Jeremy Jason Corsino. Coraima Orochena. Okay. Benjamin Pereira. Alejandra Sánchez. Heriberto Abreu. Ilka Sabrina Valverde. Javier Miguel Portal. Yarisa Ferrer. Zajide Ramírez. Tamara Bruno. Hernan Sánchez. Jakar Marquez Lampkin, Victoria Castellón, Yarilis Gonzalez. Karina Moreira, Dora Giraldo, Diego Jimenez, oh, okay. Arelis Prado, Suzette Valdez, Shelby Danielle Stone, Miguel Tucson, Alejandra Candanedo, Veronica Harrington, Herbert Wilson, Eric Eduardo Garcia, Inas Adekalik, Bernud Hippolyte, Charlene Side, Tavana Fancher, Sandra Wellens, Omotayo Sharon Ishola, Jennifer Joseph, Madeline Taveras, Denise Poveda, Amalia Macareno, Melissa Hernandez, Jocelyn Martinez, Yahira Guadalupe Rubio, Brandy Carvajal, Victor Bayas, Luis Fernando Viloria, Stephen Aizate, Juan Pablo Guevara, Ariel Antonio Rodríguez, Juan Carlos Rodríguez Fernández, Blanca Cortez, Tabitha Shanes, Mauricio Guillen, Andrew James Gomez, Carmenza Lopez, Francie Germain, Maria Smith, Maricedes Cuesta, Anais Prada, Ronnie Noel Alvaro, Ismari Yeo, Genesis Martinez, Ryan Minaguri, Roger Mauricio Mejia, Elvis Francois, Benjamin McCarty, Andy Andrew, Maria Perez, Bianca Eris, Marissa Lynn Wilford, Norman Tabora, Antonio Cantanzaro, Bijan Hijasi Manesh, Sean Williams, Jees Lane, Amanda Marie Wan, Gabriela Morales, Danisha Kantisha Brown, Richard Pinnell, Lisianis Almanza, Anastasia McLeese, Jean Eric Sherry, Naprit Singh, Anna Yvette Ramirez, Ersnis Duran, Andrew Montgomery,
Alexandra Viera, Alias Olivera, Petronio Augusto Lupino, Jessica Ann Lascano, Raquel Sangri, Yesenia Lima, Teresa Linares, Daniel Molina, Brandon Roca, Nadine Conde, Natalia Jimena Álamo, Yasser Contreras, Estela García, Raúl Valdés, Spencer Soto, Elkis Miranda, María Cecilia Rusé, Ana Rojas, Viviana María Gallardo, Brendan Weber, Ana Iris Arce, Ulises Yacel Hernández, Ismaris Milagros Domínguez, Lianet Negrin, Gerson Giovanni Guerrero, Iris Bachón, Eric Antonio Castillo, Luz Moreno, Vanessa Kia, Angela Lachelles, Araceli Llames, Brian Ordonez, Gracie Monsares, Melissa Manriquez, Rondi Fleites, Jaquil Shepard, Veronica Cheyenne Roston, Karina Garay, Vanessa Toro, Tammy Key, Marie Claudette Charles, Ralph Simillen, Malena Rosales, Alejandro Martinez, Abishol Joseph, Corinne Sugowski, Veronica Toledo, Nicole Shaw, Jessica Melissa Baker, Tiffany Marie Scarlett, Daisy Cervantes, Melina Toledo, Jennifer Lenticas, Annie Caridad Gonzalez, Frank Giacaloni, Jennifer Rosado Vega, Aslien Muñoz Santana, Sheila Galante, Maria Cardose, Rosa Elizabeth Garcia, Manuel Antonio Pineda, Catherine Danayan Reyes, Maria Vidal, Thomas Nieto, Emanuel Tejeda, Perla López, Jasmine González,
Grisel Pavón, Noelia Oliva, Jenny Reyes, Erika Paulin, Gina González, Luis Rodríguez, Eric Moser, Yudeke Darzon, María Yadira Arias, Simón Semien, Víctor Sardrate, Hilda Merino, Ángel Jover, Gustavo Menéndez, Joseph Hardway, Nicole Andrea Pérez, Patricia Castillo, Sergio Castillo, Fabina Velázquez, Yosmel Álvarez, Milma Yareoles, Pedro Vélez, Cristina Olvieri, Diane Villarreal, Lynette Santana, Carmen Isabel Flores, Heriberto Hernández, Jimmy José Pinedo, Carl Mondesi, Jenny Demas, Antoinette Andrea Byfield, Kiona Monique Wright, Ashley Santana, Sheila Mas, Gema Hernandez Corrales, Gustavo González, Joel Vieira, Sarai Raquel Rodríguez, Kelvis Machado, Awes Charlo, Jarny Charlotte, William Horing, Heidi Morales, Keniel Cruz, Linda Michelle Bell, Dashina Nicole Foster, Genesis Condelario, Maciel Sanchez, Jennifer Ivania Pinto, Diamond Goodman, Thais Milanes, Nakanda Lafayette Morant, Angela Sosa, Kennedy Albarnos, Harris Shaki, Danny San Martin, that's it?
One more? What do you mean that's it? We've gone through 3 times. I didn't realize that was it.
What a glorious moment. Graduates, we look forward to the contributions you will continue to make to this community, this state, this nation, and our world. We're very, very proud of you. Let's give our graduates another round of applause. You may be seated. Miami-Dade College is known for its exceptional faculty, staff, and administrators. Their dedication and commitment to our students' success is evident today. No one knows the value of our excellent professionals better than you, the graduates. Will the faculty, administrators, and staff please stand? Let's give them a round of applause.
Thank you. You may be seated. Congratulations, graduates. In addition to the faculty and staff who have meant so much to our students, we can't leave today without recognizing all the other individuals who have contributed to your achievements. Many of our graduates would not be here today if it were not for someone else who provided support in many ways. To those special persons, we thank you for helping our graduates reach their educational goals, and we want to give you a round of applause.
Would the Homestead Campus and InterAmerican Campus 2016 Commencement Committee please stand? We want to express our great appreciation to you for your hard work in planning this beautiful ceremony today. Our thanks to the Kendall Campus ROTC, the Coral Gables Senior High School Army ROTC, the St. Andrews Pipe Band, Mr. Alexander Soto, Ms. Victoria Rowland, Ms. Maria Ortiz, our sign language interpreters, and our faculty marshals.
And now, graduates, we have something for